Welcome to this SkillPad video resource where we make learning fun. In this video, we are going to explore the concept of inheritance. Have you ever wondered how traits pass from one generation to another, or how an offspring gets to have a striking resemblance to their parents? Our journey today explores how our bodies are able to make close clones of offspring through the processes of cell division, that is, mitosis and meiosis, as well as inheritance. Imagine a single cell in your body wherein critical functions and processes are happening all at once. In this microcosm, cell division is the process that allows for growth and repair. It's a complex dance of replication and separation. The two main types of cell division are mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis results in two identical daughter cells, while meiosis, the star of our show today, produces four genetically unique cells. Meiosis, a special type of cell division, occurs in the reproductive organs and results in the formation of gametes, the sperm and egg cells. It's a two-part series, each with its unique phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. In the first episode of meiosis, homologous chromosomes pair up and exchange genetic information, a process known as crossing over. This is the basis for genetic diversity. The second act of meiosis ensures a reduction in chromosome number by half, creating haploid cells ready for fertilization. Now onto the grand stage of inheritance. Picture a family tree, but instead of names, it's filled with traits. This is the concept of inheritance in a nutshell. It's like a genetic lottery where alleles, versions of genes, are shuffled and dealt to offspring. Inheritance can be as simple as a monohybrid cross where a single trait is considered, or as complex as a dihybrid cross, involving two traits. Sometimes genes can interact in interesting ways, leading to phenomena like epistasis, where one gene masks the effect of another. The genetic diagrams we use, such as Punnett squares and pedigree charts, help us predict the outcome of these genetic crosses. They're like the rule books in our genetic lottery. Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics, gave us two fundamental laws from his pea plant experiments. The law of segregation states that alleles separate during gamete formation. According to this law, each individual that is a diploid has a pair of alleles, copy, for a particular trait. Only one of the two gene copies present in an organism is distributed to each gamete, that is, the egg or sperm cell it makes, and the allocation of the gene copies is random. The law of independent assortment says that different genes independently separate from each other when reproductive cells develop. In other words, the allele a gamete receives for one gene does not influence the allele received for another gene. Dominance plays a significant role in inheritance. It's like a genetic tug-of-war where one allele can mask the effect of another. Mendel's law of dominance states that in a heterozygote, one trait will conceal the presence of another trait for the same characteristic. Rather than both alleles contributing to a phenotype, the dominant allele will be expressed exclusively. Codominance, on the other hand, is a peaceful coexistence where both alleles express themselves. Sex determination in humans involves the X and Y chromosomes. Males have one X and one Y chromosome, XY, while females have two X chromosomes, XX. Some traits are sex-limited, meaning they only appear in one sex, while others are sex-influenced, varying in expression between the sexes. Societal and cultural factors often influence sex preference and selection. Despite the biological lottery, some societies have a preference for a particular sex, leading to sex selection practices. Finally, we touch on sex linkage, which refers to genes that are located on the sex chromosomes. These genes are considered sex-linked because their expression and inheritance patterns differ between males and females. This is especially the case when a gene mutation is present on a sex chromosome rather than a non-sex chromosome. In humans, these gene mutations are termed X-linked recessive, X-linked dominant, and Y-linked mutations. These traits follow unique inheritance patterns, further adding to the complexity of genetics. In summary, from cell division to inheritance, the world of genetics is a beautiful dance of diversity, chance, and adaptation. It's a journey from the microcosm of cells to the macroscopic world of organisms, a journey that shapes life as we know it. Thank you for using this SkillPad video resource. We hope it shed light on some of those traits you couldn't wrap your mind around. Come along as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of science for your learning pleasure. We hope to see you again soon.